Chris, thank you for coming.
Yeah.
Welcome to the first episode of Kim's podcast.
Yeah, grateful for the opportunity.
Okay.
Yeah.
We have my friend who I cherish as a brother. Welcome, Chris.
Hello.
You've been an inspiration, and I'm happy. I'm very excited and looking forward to talking to you today.
Yeah. It's a good opportunity because it's like the first time for me. So I'm looking forward to share a few things. Obviously, have a good talk, with yourself as well. So yeah, looking forward for it.
We're gonna start with breaking the ice a bit.
Okay.
What's something you've been obsessed lately? Like a random, small or big thing?
Could be anything, right?
Yeah.
Like activity or...
Yeah, it could be activity, could be some random book, could be some random thought you've been thinking about lately.
I think what I've been doing lately, like, is actually editing. Because right now, I'll get a little bit to it towards like what I'm doing and especially what we're doing. But it's just like, I think a lot of people have seen me very active on social media lately. And it's not because of Libby Upta. Like I've been trying, like I've been so obsessed with posting because I want to obviously show the lifestyle of what a healthy lifestyle is, and editing takes a lot of time.
Is it a Vinci Resolve or
no? Actually, because I say, like, I would say Da Vinci takes a lot of time, and I feel like I've tried learning it, right? It's very challenging. I think a lot of people must know. So I take a lot of time using CapCut because it actually does a lot. Yeah, it does a lot.
I think the simplicity helps a little bit.
Definitely.
People
Although I
use
think Da Vinci is better. You're right. You make a
Kind
good
of be
point.
advanced.
Via main color grading law. So បើអ្នកប្រើអានឹងខ្ញុំថាប្រើកាត់តហ្នឹងល្អ So what do you think កាត់ថាល្អ
I am I know a little bit of editing as well, and I'm like an elder. I use a Vegas Pro, Sony Vegas. It's very old, but that's the one I'm very sure about. So what does a good day look like for you?
I think honestly for me I feel like any good day is a good day because I have like a philosophy of myself saying that even if it's a bad day, it's still a good day for you because you still go throughout the day with things, and you should be grateful and cherish whatever it is, even if it's gloomy, even if it's sunny, even if things goes badly, but at the end of the day, you should be grateful that you're living, So it's, for me, I'm very happy with everything.
On a scale from 1 to 10, how fit do you think you are?
Ooh. Fit in what way? Like mentally or physically or both?
Let's start with physically.
I would say 10 out of... No, actually...
Now don't be humble. Come on, Chris.
Like 8 out of 10 or something. Because
8 out of 10.
Because I still need to work on my diet. Like I think if I want to be really, really fit, like proper, fully healthy, I think it's the diet that plays a big role because sometimes you eat a lot. Like, obviously, I'm not just saying Cambodian food, but a lot of Asian food, they're very like, they use a lot of marinade and stuff, so it's quite obviously not unfitting for your body, right? But I would say 8 out of 10, 7 out of 10.
8 out of 10, 7 out of 10.
Yeah.
How about mentally?
Mentally,
how are you doing?
Still working on it, but I would say it's better than before. Let's say if I was to compare myself 5 years ago, I said back then I was 4 out of 10. Now I'm 6, 7. So it's growing.
6, 7.
Yeah, it's
So
growing.
that's like above average.
Yeah, above average. Above average. Above average. Yeah. What about you, bro? What do you feel?
Bro, how do I describe this?
Yeah.
So, because we're young. We're 23 and you're 21.
Why you sound so right?
There's always a time in our lives because we're guys.
Yeah.
At 23, you just finish school and you're gonna finish in a year.
Yeah.
You finish master.
Yeah.
So you kind of like have this weird phase where you're just trying to figure yourself
Something
out,
out, yeah.
and you're trying to find your calling, your purpose.
Mm.
So I wouldn't prioritize happiness. Just I'm at my best when I'm doing something productive. I'm doing something towards a goal. Because it would ruin my day if we just lay around. Unless it's for recovery. That's how I do it.
So, would you say that your happiness comes from,
Being useful.
yeah, being productive or being active, or whatsoever?
I would say I have to work towards something, a purpose. So when I for example I go on dates to the cinema or something, right? If it's after a very hard workout, a hard working day, then it's
Yeah.
fine.
Okay.
But and then if it's just another day and you go to the cinema, the idea of me could have doing something else ruins it. It's something like that. What's something that most people don't know about you, Chris?
Let me think. I actually don't know.
What is something people get wrong?
That I'm a left-handed. Yeah, I'm a southpaw, right? So I'm left-handed, left hand. So people always think it's so basic.
People always think you're
Right-handed.
Right-handed.
Yeah.
You're southpaw.
Yeah.
You know what? That's such a struggle when I was holding packs.
Is it? You find it challenging?
Most, I would say 90% of the guys are orthodox,
Yeah.
including me.
Do you think that's good or bad?
I think that's bad.
Why?
I think you have an advantage, a very big advantage, which we're gonna get into. But the fact that 90% of people practice and spar with people who are orthodox, and you're just a random guy who knew this.
Definitely, like, you said it last year and you executed. Because obviously, when a dream comes, right, and you want to do something, but it takes the gut to take action. Some people, they take action without planning. That's also a thing, you know. But some people take action with planning. So it's,
Which one's better?
I think, for the start, obviously, when you're first and you're new to a lot of things, I'd say without planning, like, it's normal, you know. But you'll learn from it eventually. But then, obviously, in the long term, you have to plan before whatever. Not.
Oh, I know something full well that if you want to start something, there's gonna be disruption.
Yeah,
It
definitely.
needs a lot of courage to actually follow through,
Yeah.
including this podcast.
Definitely.
And the fact that I talked to you guys. What did I say? Do you actually
I
remember?
say, like, from my recall, you were like, "Hey, bro, what if?"
What if?
Yeah.
Like
What if
that.
you started your own podcast? You know, like Joe Rogan, for
Yeah,
example.
Joe Rogan, yeah.
You know, with the boys, with the boys.
Bro, I can't.
Yeah.
I didn't even remember until you called me last night and said that. Wow, I told you guys this and I want to start it, and now it's actually happening.
Yeah.
Hello,
And
hello, co-host.
and like,
Co-host looking good.
yeah, and like, I was gonna say that I was asking your co-host, right? Like how it takes a lot of planning and everything, right? I'm pretty sure you guys had to go through a lot of tests, and yourself, you told me yesterday, you had to go through a lot of things to get to today. So, like you said that this was falling because,
Yeah.
so there's a lot of risk, like you said, disruptions. Although that makes you ready for something, right?
It's gonna be basically it's called trial and error. I think.
Yeah, trial, error, risk.
The big risk of this one is also losing the motivation.
Yeah.
I feel like when you do something hard, it's gonna be like a bell curve. You get to the peak. It's
Yeah.
really hard,
Yeah.
and then once you just get past that, it's gonna be a flow.
Yeah.
I think I'm sure it's gonna be like near Club 2, right? At the start, it must be hard.
Very challenging, yeah. Very.
Outside of running and fighting, what brings you joy?
What brings me joy is to spend time with my family. I think, for me, I used to be so ungrateful of what my parents provide me and my brothers and everything. But I realized that it's so important to spend time with your family because they only live once, you know, and they're getting older and older. And spending time with your family is the most, like, you feel like it's only once in a lifetime. So you should do as much as you can with them before it's too late, right?
Last Saturday,
Yeah.
when we were running,
Yeah.
I was surprised that your mom went to support your club.
Yeah.
She was running alongside you. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
It's something else, you know, that she's healthy and she's
Yeah.
coming to support you. Does she come like regularly?
No, she doesn't.
Yeah,
Because
I was
she
very amazed.
she found out that I was doing my pop-up event. So
Really?
yeah,
She found out. You didn't tell her.
I mean, technically, I told her a little bit, but I think what made her want to come is like obviously, you know, her children is doing something special, you know, out of his life. He's taking step to do something different. So obviously, as a mom, you know, you want to be here, you want to be supportive. So I'm very grateful for that, you know. Yeah.
I was very surprised.
Yeah.
Okay, Chris, here's the kicker.
Okay.
If you really push yourself to the limit, how many kicks can you do in 1 minute? Oh, you gotta please think about this, man, because it's gonna happen.
Like to the limit.
To the limit. In 1 minute, how fast can you do?
How fit am I?
How fast can you do it?
No, as in like, when you're saying like, are you saying this comparing to me now or?
No, we're gonna
Now.
we're gonna test after this. And there's gonna be punishment.
50.
I've not thought about the
I would
punishment.
say like. I would say like 70? 70, 80? 70, 80 around
You
there.
said that. I
Yeah.
said 70. Okay, 70 in 1 minute. So it's
Yeah.
gonna be like dum, 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 dum.
Yeah.
Okay.
What about you? 1 minute. Tell me.
Okay,
Tell me.
1 minute with which leg?
Oh, good question.
That's a
Right
good
leg.
question.
Right leg.
How about you? Which one? Which
Left.
Left. Is your the dominant one?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Sheesh.
1 minute.
Skibbity.
Continuous?
Yeah.
I think you know what? I'll up you. I'll do 75.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna test it, huh?
Okay. Let's do this.
Okay. Bro, after this, bro, we're gonna
Nhớ ngọt ấy.
no, I should be fine. Okay, so a lot of people should know,
Yeah.
but if they don't know, you can speak French.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
How do
actually,
you-
yeah.
Oh.
I didn't know that. I totally forgot about it.
How do you
Sometimes you
say-
forget things like you're
No,
like
no,
yeah.
you don't forget that you speak French. No. How do you say, "Hey, you look amazing today"?
Depends on who you're saying it. To a woman or to a man?
So
Because
there's
it's like-
different.
Yeah.
Okay, to a man would be gay, right? So, let's say to a woman.
Vous êtes salut. Vous êtes jolie aujourd'hui. Salut is hey, right?
Salut,
Yeah. Vous êtes
vous êtes
jolie
jolie
aujourd'hui.
aujourd'hui.
Yeah.
Salut, vous êtes
Jolie.
jolie.
Jolie. Jo.
Jolie.
Jo.
Jolie. Jolie. Salut, Molita. Vous êtes jolie aujourd'hui.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good. Good.
Vous pretty.
Yeah. Jolie is pretty. Yeah.
Jolie.
Mm.
Jolie.
Mm.
How about magnifique?
Magnifique is like magnificent.
Magnificent.
Yeah.
Okay. Does it goes the same with guys? Salut.
Beau.
Beau.
Yeah.
Beau.
Beau.
Vous êtes beau.
Yeah.
Vous êtes beau aujourd'hui.
Yeah.
Beau.
Yeah.
And girls get jolie.
Jolie
Oh, no.
or belle, but jolie sounds better. Jolie sounds
Jolie.
more like
Jolie good.
exclusive, you know, like handsome woman, pretty handsome woman,
Handsome woman.
pretty woman, but like in a posh way. Yeah.
And if you so how it's polite, right?
Polite?
It's not like a
Yeah,
a
like a-
catcalling.
No, yeah. It's like a polite way to introduce yourself, you know. Vous êtes jolie
Vous
aujourd'hui.
êtes jolie. Vous êtes jolie aujourd'hui.
Yeah, and then
Aujourd'hui.
you look today. Is that jolie?
No. Chris, we're gonna move on to a bit of Gun Khmer boxing. And
Okay.
bit of discipline.
Mm-hmm.
Again, it's gonna be about combat sports basically.
Okay.
Oh, I observe that you always train in the morning? So what is it that you like about it?
Like kun khmer
Uh,
or anything.
in general,
Okay.
you're always up in the morning at 6.
I think for me, first thing, let's give a few things, right? The first thing, I think it's very good to train in the morning for me is that when I train in the morning is when I just woke up, right? And all the energy is here for me to tackle the day with all the trainings. And if I'm training in the evening, it's more like I'm very tired, you know. After all the work you do, you feel very drained to train more. Especially like, let's say in the UK, right? We were training together at 8 p.m. It's very tiring.
Oh, I was about to go to that.
Yeah.
In the UK, it goes from 8 to 10.
Yeah.
8:30 to 10:30.
Like you must know because you've been training, and then it's like very tiring, isn't it? In the evening, nighttime. But then if you train and you just wake up, your brain is fully adapt to the environment in the morning, and you're focused, you know. Obviously a bit sleepy, but 20 minutes in, your energy
How
kicked
do you
in.
manage that when you were the captain and it was the schedule? You have to be there. You have to show up for your team, right? 8:30 to 10:30 at night. It finished at 10:30, and you have to travel back home. Takes around 30 minutes as well. So how do you manage that?
I think all it's discipline, right?
It's just
And
discipline.
but behind the discipline is like what I feel like, how should I show not just people but myself, because when I'm doing something I want to do it 150%, not 100%. So the work that I do, I put my passion into it, into my studies, into my work, into running, into building a community. It's not 100% I'm building, it's 150, and that's what pushes me, you know. The passion that I'm like, the fire in me to wanting to grow it even bigger, to show myself that I'm that person, you know.
You know, I think you did a great job. Look at Westminster
Yeah.
Fight Night 2 and Fight Night 1. And dude, so you had trouble because the class gained towards like 60, 70 people. And actually, you sold out the space. So, what was the best part about being part of it, being the captain there?
Being the captain of the Westminster Muay Thai.
Yeah.
I think the best part of it is definitely meeting people from a different background. I think people obviously take for granted like meeting people in general. I would say like the best gift for yourself is that you're meeting people that comes from a different country, giving you different knowledge, education, and religion, and a lot of things that you never thought that you know. But because of the Westminster Muay Thai, you meet so many people from different cultures, and you learn so much, you know. You learn so much. You cherish what we learn, right? And that helps us to go forward, like with ideas and knowledge and everything.
Which
So,
one
yeah.
of the guys interests you the most?
Like in what way? In training?
That intrigue you? Actually, in training first. Let's go in training.
In training. Let me think. I think one person that I have in mind that has been training really hard, and
It's Danish, isn't it?
no, before Danish was here, I would say Matthew.
Oh, I was about to say him as
Yeah.
well.
Because he actually inspires me as well. When I see him, it's like works really hard since day one, and he started with nothing, you know. Like 1 year, in a span of 1 year, he fought like two times, I think. And
2 times.
yeah, and improved really fast. And he never let, like, obviously people better than him stop him. Like, he's always respectful towards skills, asking questions. And I think that's really good in a way, you know, and especially as himself a Christian. I'm not Christian, but I feel like he's like a proper, like, respectful man, you know, humble, and it's like he follows a lot of things in the Bible and everything. So I see that he's respectful, you know, in a way. So
I swear,
yeah.
he did a striptease at one point, but
Oh yeah, that yeah, because we no.
I swear. Okay, can you describe your fighting style
In
in Kun Khmer?
Gun Khmer.
You don't
Oh
really
yeah,
do
not Muay Thai, Gun Khmer.
Kun Khmer, guys.
Southpaw fighting style, and I would say I'm more of like a thought, you know, yeah, thought.
You're a kicker.
I'm a kicker. Yeah, definitely a kicker. I think you spar with me, you know, like I'm strong more in legs than in hands, right?
I wouldn't say that, cause you do have a nasty overhand. Well,
I feel like you're a puncher.
I am a puncher. Would you say you're technical, or you would say you're a brawler?
Nah, I would say I'm more technical. I'm more like a simple man. Minimal. Minimal man, you know.
Aggressor or in and out?
Oppressor.
Oh no, not oppressor. Aggressor.
I would say in and out. I like to play around. Like, I would go in sometimes, hit inside, and then go outside, cover, and like I like to play around with both positions. Yeah, take my time and learn my opponent techniques and everything. But I won't like go in directly. For me, I think it's better to take time, right?
To feel them out.
Yeah, especially in sparring. Although, when I was fighting, obviously my first, second time, it's a lot of things are new to me, right? So, like, obviously when I went on the ring competing, it's different because I felt like it was too overwhelmed, so I had to go aggressive. It wasn't the right way, definitely.
Since we're talking about your fight,
yeah.
Can you go through? You had 3 fights.
I had 4 fights.
You had 4.
Mm-hmm.
You go through one of your fights.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you remember?
In terms of, like, what do you mean? What do I remember?
Like, you run through your fight. Like, what happens during the fight that you can remember? Because look, there's some fighters that say they forget things because they're so in the fight mode, and the adrenaline's running, so they can't remember anything. So is it your case as well?
Yeah, I would say sometimes it's also like that, like a feeling of not being able to remember a lot because you're very focused and hitting, right? And then you don't even know sometimes if you're doing that technique because you're so lost in, like, right?
Is it like a?
It's like a dopamine and adrenaline that you have to keep on going. But what I remember is that I remember getting hit.
Really?
Right. Like actually getting hit and feeling like, oh.
Which one?
Most of the fight.
Most of the fight, you remember?
Yeah, like getting hit myself and feeling like a bit dizzy, and towards the end.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's actually very. It's actually good, actually. You know why it's good?
You like getting punched.
Not that. It's. I feel like Kun Khmer is what makes you in the present. You know, live in the present. You realize that? You agree?
I think you mean during fighting.
Yeah.
And sparring. Sparring to a certain degree. But
even training, like even if you're doing pad training, you're living in a moment. You're feeling all the sweat, all the pressure, right? So like you're so tired, but in a way, it's like, oh, I'm living. You know, I'm not on my phone doing something like gone.
I totally understand. So you're present. So every sparring, unless it's like too playful, which Angel told us to not go too playful. You can also go too hard, or you go too playful. And only when you go too hard that it really like you kind of funnel down into just you.
Yeah.
It's like during having sex, you know.
Yeah, tell me.
You just kind of like focus on one thing, and you're not else.
Yeah, I guess so. No, this is interesting. Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah, no, you're right. Definitely. No, but because that feeling, you don't really get it from any other sport, you know. Not a lot of sport gives you that pressure, I would say. Like the pressure of being there on the spot, you know.
Let me think. So, I think it's because fighting is more primal.
Yeah.
It's in a certain extent, it's
It's like
life
you
or
have to
death.
survive.
You kind of like have to survive, so you kind of dialed in.
Yeah, that's what's good about the sport, you know. And not a lot of people like it, you know. I would say not a lot of people would like it.
Do you think every person should go in the ring at least once in their life?
I mean, I would say if they don't like it, it's a bit challenging, you know. There's obviously people who want to experience it, like their first marathon, you know. Those type of little things, like, oh, I did my first marathon. Oh, I fought one time. I think it's a nice objective and goal. Although if you don't like it and it's not your objective, it's not your life task, right? You want to do something else, like I want to be the best golfer. I don't know. It depends on. I would say it depends on people. What about you? What do you think?
I think everyone should go into the ring at least once. I think it
Okay.
gives them a sense of humbleness, because some people, I would say, they would just go around running their mouth, and they have not received any consequences for
Yeah.
bad behavior,
Yeah.
and the ring will show them that. They show that there will be some people who's bigger, who's strong, who's faster, who's fitter, who can beat you up. That's a very
Fair, yeah.
humbling idea. It's
Okay.
like Conor and Khabib.
Although, let me ask you something. Do you think it's also like it depends on like any sport could give you that as well? In terms of like humbleness, because there's always people better than you and anything, right? So
There's a podcast that have this argument. I don't know who said it, but if you play basketball, you kind of like put a ball into the hoop, right? But if you get mad at each other, they start fighting. And if you're mad at a fighter, what can you do? You can't really do. If you're a basketball player and you're mad at a fighter, you can't do anything.
So you're more like controlling your emotions and anger in a ring, right?
Yeah.
Rather than if you, I feel like fighting is more like if you're angry, you cannot fight. Like in a ring, if you're angry, you want to like rip that person apart, but you can't because you have to focus on the technique, right?
I wouldn't say so, because there's a reason why Mother Nature gave you anger. It's to help. And I don't think you should suppress, but you should have it under control.
Yeah, under control.
People just getting
But if
mad,
you're like really mad, what do you think? Would it
I
work?
think it'll tire you out. It'll tire you out because you're just, everything's tense,
Yeah.
and you have another 2 rounds.
Yeah.
What was the worst injury you got during sparring?
Why you laugh? You know.
No, I don't. No, I don't.
What do you mean you don't?
What was
Why you
fights?
laugh? Why you
Fights.
laugh?
Fights.
Oh, fights, not sparring.
The second one is sparring.
Fight.
But I remember clearly, I cringed to the hell of it. You showed me your mouth guard, and it was full of blood.
Really?
Yes, you showed me your mouth. You took it out, and it was just full of blood. The dried up blood from your fights.
Really?
It was nasty.
What was the I never got injured in my fight.
Yeah, but something bled then, because your mouth guard.
Oh,
you
that's
showed me.
okay. I think the most
think that's-
injury in
yeah.
sparring was
Here we go.
with you.
Here we go.
I still remember that time. But honestly, I think it's I don't really get a lot of injuries. I feel like I have issues with my bone, right? So like, for example, when you were sparring with me last time, like that time, right? And you were sweeping me from the back and my leg got hooked, and that bone just like twitched. But it's not just you. It happened a lot of time, but with different people. Like recently, a few months ago with Danesh, like same thing.
He did the exact same move.
Yeah,
No,
same move, hook.
I think we should really ban that
I
move.
think
you
it's
know.
I think it's my bone because I've been training a lot, you know, and I should take mobility training seriously, you know, strengthening my my leg and everything.
If there's any
Yeah.
word, I do really apologize.
No.
I thought it was just a hip sweep, but it went into something else. It is a hip
yeah,
throw.
yeah.
I learned from Jeff Chan. You know who he is?
Jackie Chan.
No, Jackie Chan doesn't do hips.
Yeah.
What is the biggest misconception about Gun Khmer that people often get wrong?
You go first. Tell me what you think first.
I wouldn't say Gun Khmer in general, but I'd say in martial arts.
Fighting, yeah.
So, if someone says that, oh, I practice fighting, practice sparring, even my aunt, he said that, oh yeah, you're gonna punch your wife in the future.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh, so I think that's a very big misconception, because when you learn how to fight, you also learn how to be calm. And
Definitely. Yeah.
and when you really exercise, it also makes you more calm, because now you know there's nothing to prove, and also you're healthy, so
Yeah.
you're never in a bad mood.
Definitely. I totally agree. Because people think that when you're fighting or you're doing any martial art, right? I would say people think that you're gonna be so much angrier and everything, right? Although I think you made a good point regarding like making you calm, making you humble, respectful. I think that's what we learn a lot from it, right? From fighting in general, not just Gun Khmer, but Jiu-Jitsu or whatever, right?
What do you think of jiu-jitsu?
I think it's a good sport, like very tiring sport. I've done it before for like a few months, but
You not like?
yeah, I prefer striking.
Really?
Yeah. What about yourself?
I really like jiu-jitsu,
I don't like
but
it. Like
jiu-jitsu-
you hug each other.
no, wait. Let me clear that. Look,
Like you put
no. Pause.
butt cheeks on each other.
Pause.
Bro.
It's more of a wrestling and MMA. I wouldn't say jiu-jitsu, because jiu-jitsu is unrealistic to some point. At some point, because you're just like, okay, you're on top of each other. There's no
Yeah, but then Turkish wrestling.
Turkish wrestling.
Yeah, have you seen Turkish
No, I
wrestling?
have not seen Turkish.
They put the hand.
What?
Yeah, it's really bad. That's why I don't know. It's very scary.
What have you been watching?
No, it's actually a thing. You search it up. Like they actually do it as a technique to chop clay.
What did they do?
Like knife your bum hole.
No. Guys, we're gonna put a video of it right here.
It's really bad, but it's part of it. You have to do everything to win, right?
No. I would not compete in that.
That's why I think it's a very challenging sport to practice, because the amount of energy you put and the lesson you learn along the way, like such as the techniques. Because I think one thing that I'm pretty sure in jiu-jitsu is like it's not about just the strength, it's also about technique. You can use a lot of technique to overtake someone, right? Like it's not just pushing. There's so many ways where to push this and that, and I think that's what jiu-jitsu stands out a lot. Techniques a lot.
I think the size of the person matters to a certain degree.
Definitely, yeah. That's why there's weight class, right?
Because I would say if you're heavier by 15 kilos, then we have a big advantage. But the thing about jiu-jitsu is I've done it for 2 years, and I see the flaws. And one of the biggest flaws is there's no striking, so you can just someone's on top of you, right?
Yeah.
In MMA and in just fighting in general, if someone's on top of you, you're in trouble. But not in jiu-jitsu. Jiu-jitsu, you can just chill. You can just do that. And he gets attacking your arm, you're trying to sweep him over. He's attacking.
It's less, I would say it's less, no, actually, it could lead to a lot of injuries if your bone is not good, if you think about it.
Yeah, you land in certain different angles, you can break your arm and stuff. It's a pretty hard sport, but I don't think it's the most
challenging.
realistic.
Yeah.
Realistic, not challenging, realistic. Because striking is striking, right?
Yeah.
But jiu-jitsu, you kind of like...
What
I remember one of my trainer did this, and I'm like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Because I'm on top of him, right? It's like a full mount. And without the jiu-jitsu rule, you can just swing.
So what do you think about MMA then?
I'm a big enthusiast. I love it. It's an amazing sport that, look, if we're doing Muay Thai, it's limiting to some degree.
Yeah.
Because you never see clinching in MMA.
Yeah.
If you think about it, there's no clinching, there's no knee.
Yeah.
Like clinch to a certain degree, but not clinching like the Thais do it.
Yeah.
Like Kun Khmer do it. So like with locking arms, trying to get inside, you're gonna pull them down, knee him, elbows.
Yeah.
It doesn't work like that. In MMA, if you get close, a bit of clinching, someone's going down, and someone's gonna go on top. They're taking. It's always like that.
So do you think MMA is better than Kun Khmer?
MMA is a mixed martial art.
Yeah.
So
Like if you say in a street fight.
hell yes, 10 times out of 10.
But then
The
MMA,
MMA guy's winning.
they're not like the best in striking.
It doesn't matter.
It's a mixture,
It doesn't matter.
right? So if you're in a street fight, how do you think it would react?
I don't think just a bit of experience the MMA guy wins 10 times out of 10. And the reason why is because he has more things in his locker. Look, he can strike, he can go to the ground, he can clinch, he can elbow, literally everything that the other guy can do, but with a bit more wrestling, with a bit more, he knows what to do. So he's more rounded. I think MMA is one of, I would say, the best sport in the world. It's the most, like, you have so many things under your locker.
Yeah.
But you're not the best at one, so you kind of give or take.
Yeah.
So for example, if I know someone's good at striking with their hands,
Yeah.
you wouldn't want to go close. You're gonna stay long, go knee, go elbows.
So you know a lot of things, basically, would you say?
It's more
MMA?
strategic.
Okay, so MMA is, would you say, is more American, right? It's more like in the West side.
Yeah, it's on the west.
Okay, so MMA or Sambo?
Sambo.
Sambo.
Sambo is part of MMA. MMA is mixed, so it's
Yeah,
like all the martial
although
arts
if
combined.
you think about it, they don't call it MMA in Russia or anything, right? They're more like Sambo.
Yeah, Sambo. Yeah.
So
I just bought.
is there like a thing of difference, like MMA and Sambo?
I just bought Khabib's course on.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Have you
he
started training with it, or
no.
is it like a training course, or?
It's in Jiu-Jitsu Fanatics, and it's like a course where how he was so dominant, because in his run 29-0, he was never really in danger. So he's one of the most dominant fighters in this world, basically. Yeah, I'm like 5 minutes in the video and I'm doing this podcast. Are you a big fan of MMA?
I feel like MMA for me, I like it. No, I like watching it. Although, I don't know. I still have like a challenge of practicing jiu-jitsu. I don't know why. Because MMA, you need a lot of ground game. Because it's not like it's the love of the ground. I don't really like the ground game.
You don't like hugging men.
Hugging man or any person, you know.
So you didn't have a good time at Monster, yeah?
No, I liked it. It's just like I didn't love it, you know. I didn't
More
love to
striking.
the point like Kun Khmer.
So you wouldn't go like an MMA inter club? No.
Nah, I wouldn't. But I think it's deadly though. Like watching it is kind of scary.
Really?
Yeah, like you watch the UFC fighters. It's totally different from one championship, isn't it? Like
Because
Thai
of-
fighters, Thomada or kick, normal kick and stuff. It's
Because
totally
it's only
different.
stand up. There's no threat of getting takedown.
Yeah.
Smash.
Yeah, that's why. So you have to watch out every step of your way, you know. Like even on the ground, even on top. So you have no time to rest. Like Kun Khmer, that you have the time to
kind of like compose yourself
and then one heavy kick, you know. but that's what I love about it, you know, the art of it. It's like it's rooted in our culture, you know. Training this, it's like our ancestors. It's our ancestors calling, like saying, "Oh, this is art," you know. I feel like when you train Kun Khmer, you watch Kun Khmer, it's like an art you're learning from your past ancestors and everything going forward. You know what I mean? It's everything.
How did you get into combat sports? Okay, let me finish. How do you get into combat sports? Was it from a place of interest and curiosity, or was it a place of of insecurity and a feeling of being inadequate, because most of the fighters, they, like Mike Tyson, he found himself just angry. That was one of the things. And for Joe Rogan, he was bullied in school. So what I want to know, what's your case?
Why did I start fighting is definitely insecurity.
Really?
Yeah. When I was in my first year, that's when I first started, right? A few months in. Obviously, because I was insecure, and it led to a lot of like not being as disciplined as you think I was. Now I am now. So I don't go training as much, right? But I think I started training, I started loving it because I realized like I wasn't fit enough in terms of mentally and physically, you know. I was always like comparing myself to other people, in a bad way actually, not the healthiest way. Number one, and number two is like I feel like I'm not perfect enough, you know, like I'm not enough. But then when I start training Kun Khmer, it made me realize that it's okay to be who I am, you know. It's okay to train and improve. You know, there's always improvements along the way. There's always challenges along the way. And it taught me a lot of lessons like that to make me who I am today, like more secure, more confident in myself, saying that, yes, things will suck, but it's okay, you know, you keep on going. And I think along the way, that's why I was saying I'm 6'7" now, like out of 10 mentally. I think that's Kun Khmer played a big role into training, into teaching me a lesson, you know, of
The hardship
Yeah.
gives you discipline and purpose.
Yeah, definitely. What about you? How did you start it?
Actually, it was through a friend.
Okay.
I would say it was just genuine curiosity. So I started with jiu-jitsu. Spent 2 years there, and I realized that I need to improve my striking, because that's about it. I can only do ground game. 2 years, like of consistent work.
So you started around when I started then? Or a bit before?
I'm not really sure, but and then when I started doing striking, it was pure curiosity. As you know, my build, I don't think I'm like a pure striker, because a pure striker will like Matthew. She's kind of lanky, but you're not too lanky. He got a very good reach. So my build is meant for hybrid.
Yeah.
So you go inside. She kind of whack.
Go inside, kiss each other, and
no,
go
no,
out.
no, no. Yeah, so it was genuine curiosity, but
Yeah.
there's also a hint of insecurity, because I'm sure there's some point in like a man's life where he said, you realize you're not fast enough, you're not good enough, and you look around and there's people better than you, and it really, imagine if you sit on a table with 4 people, and they're all fit, and you know they can beat you up. That changes your mindset. So there's that at the back of my mind, but usually it's curiosity.
Okay.
How do you prepare for your fights?
There's a lot of factors.
How do you detail it?
Mentally and physically. I would say let me start with physically first. Okay. Physically is get a coach.
Is it Igly?
Yeah, Igly or any coach that are very passionate in you, like that really cares about you, you know, that wants you to win that fight. Get a coach, number one, and then obviously the coach is gonna tell you to do how many training, and it's gonna tailor you to your specific style of move to beat that people. You know, if you know that person before your fight, obviously you're gonna learn, you're gonna teach. He's gonna teach you, or she's gonna teach you.
She?
Yeah, it could be she coach. You know,
I have not seen one female
really good
coach.
she coaches. Yeah.
I haven't seen one.
Or they them coaches.
No.
No, but then like coach 4 or 5 times training. Obviously, he's gonna tell you to do that. Diet is also very important. You know, eating well, staying healthy, nutrition wise, sleeping well is very, very important. Even though I challenge myself sleeping, like I find it challenging because I wake up early, right? Although I think sleeping is one thing I would give as an advice if you're training for something, right? Because you need that recovery, right? You're training 4 or 5 times, but you need to sleep and you need to recover. That's also a discipline, because one thing that my friend told me, Angel,
Shout out Angel.
said recovery is a discipline too, because
Recovery is a discipline.
if you don't recover, you don't let your body learn and adapt. If you're always training and training and training and training, you're tensing your body up, and you're technically stressing your body. So these two, training, recovery, is also, you need to add together. Then that leads to beautiful things, and that's number one. Number two, mentally. Mentally is prepare yourself for it, because it's not gonna be easy. Those little things like not traumatized, more like nervous feeling, stressful feeling before the fight. I'm pretty sure a lot of fighters, I'm pretty sure yourself as well,
I was stressed.
before going into the ring, a few days before, you want to know who it is, you want to know who your fighter is, you feel, but you shouldn't let that tense you up. It should be more like, okay, whoever I'm going in with, I will dominate, and I will show that all the hard work I put in, because it doesn't matter if they're more experienced than you or they're less. Doesn't matter at all. You go in, you put in the work that you've learned. And the reason that it helped me, that feeling of mindset, is because I meditate a lot. So I meditate every night, actually, since 5 years now.
Even now.
Yeah, even now. Every night I would do like 10 minutes meditation, or 15 or 20, depend. And it calms me down to a certain point, saying that it's okay, you are who you are today, and you shouldn't feel stressful at all, because you know that you put a lot of work. You should feel confident. So yeah, meditation plays a big role into it. So it calms me down a lot. Yeah.
I struggle during you were the captain of the team, and I really struggle with the nerves. 2-3 days before, it was crazy. I had a Whoop tracker on, and the stress level was through the roof.
Do you think it's because of training, or do you think it's like more like you're stressful because of your your fight is coming
it's
up?
just the nerves for the first fight. It's just like it even affects the sleep to a certain degree. How besides meditation, is there anything else?
Having your loved one near you.
Girlfriend then.
Yeah, I think my girlfriend Nikki, she was there the whole time supporting me. Obviously, I didn't tell my family, because if I told my family, they'll kill me. They only found out after. Yeah, they don't support it. But my girlfriend, she's always there for me. Like, oh, did you sleep well? You're gonna do well on your fight. She's always like behind my back saying, hey, you'll do fine. You'll do great. Even if into clubs, you're not supposed to know who your fighter is, right? But because she studies in the school that we were supposed to fight in, she tried to find the name of the fighter for me to learn from. So it's like having your loved one near you is very good too, supporting you until the end, Yeah.
Oh, so I did it the hard way then.
No, but obviously you can always work on calming yourself. Obviously, you shouldn't depend on people. That's one thing as well. Depending on yourself is also a good key aspect. Yeah.
What was the most memorable thing in the fight?
Memorable.
Yeah.
The companionship at the end. Even if you fought each other and you beat each other's ass until the end, like you try to survive from both. But when you finish a fight, you respect each other.
I think so.
You get each other's Instagram, or you don't. If you don't, it's okay as well. But you can see a sense of respect between each other. I don't know with your fighter. I don't know if it was respect, but there was a lot of like. Some people might not be like that, but some people is like respect. We fought each other. We respect each other. because
do
we
you still
put each
follow
other on
them?
the ring.
You still follow them now?
Yeah, I still follow them. I still talk to some of them. Yeah. But like, you know, you make friends from that too, from fighting each other.
That's a bit,
Do you agree or not?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of wish my fighter would be just like say it's an inter club.
Yeah.
I think wasn't very happy with the decision.
Okay.
And
Why do you think is that?
I think it's okay. Because it's a very close fight, and so it's basically on the judge. If it's dominant like some of the fights, which one is the dominant fight? I can't remember.
Dominant fight.
Yeah.
Dominant fight. Like
well, one fighter is just dominant, then it's a clear decision.
yeah.
But when it's like neck and neck,
yeah, then you
obviously-
respect each other, right, in a way.
yeah. But he wasn't very happy with the decision.
Oh yeah, definitely. Why do you think is that? Is it like because I don't know, like he wasn't happy of the referee, or
Is the ref from Westminster?
yeah, it's our ref.
Oh,
The ref is good too.
I can see why he feel that it's biased.
Yeah.
It's paid.
Yeah.
No, but it's
Although the ref is really good, comparing. Were
was a
you
ball
here
ref.
Westminster Fight Night too? You
I weren't. I was in
Cambodia
Guam.
already.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so sad. I wish you were here. The ref was same ref, but really good ref.
Did you change anything in Fight Night 2?
Wow, we did a lot of changing.
Like,
We changed.
I want to know about the rule set. Is it still 90 seconds?
Yeah. So, yeah, because it's an inter club, right? So we want to keep it. But although we're gonna grow it, right? Obviously, I'm not gonna do it, but I'm pretty sure the team is gonna do it for next year, Westminster Fight Night 3.
Are you gonna join?
I might help. Yeah, actually, I might help, but I won't be obviously leading it, right?
Why not?
Because I'm no more president, you know. So
Can you just not be like an alumni or something?
I don't know too, cause you know, next year I'm studying a lot, so that I'm doing masters,
Yeah.
and I'm doing my NEET project with my run club and my community in Cambodia, and
That's
I'm
my
also running a sports coordinator for CSA.
What?
Yeah.
Sports coordinator.
Yeah,
What
so
is it-
hosting
what is-
events, sport events and stuff like that.
For a year for CSA.
Yeah.
Damn. Like badminton
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah, badminton, Pilates,
Pilates.
sleigh.
No.
No, but yeah, that's why. So I will see. We'll see if the opportunity arises, and if I'm free, then I can help.
For the CSA, it's probably good for your CV, right?
It's not just CV. It's because I don't know. CV, yeah, I should take it obviously in consideration for it. But the one thing I signed up is because I like organizing events. You know, I like community. So for me, it's like a passion already.
Is it like a power play to be like I control this?
No, I wouldn't say so.
It's more of
I would say
excellence.
it's more. Yeah, I would say it's more like I enjoy it. I don't know.
You
it's
enjoy,
more like
you enjoy pursuing the excellence of like okay everything's
yeah, and I enjoy working with people in a way like to get something done, because it's like fun, you know. I don't know, it's playful, it's fun. You can do something for fun, an event, and it's from your own heart, right? But then people still love it. So that's why like I feel like when going into sports coordinator, I have a mindset of saying I'm gonna make this 100 times better than last year, you know. So I was saying before, right, if I do something, I do it 150%, not 100%. So because the reason I do it is because I love it, right? So yeah.
Going back to what we were talking about, I want to know that would you ever step in the ring again?
I think it's over for me.
It's you're
Why?
not interested in fighting anymore.
I'm not interested. It's more like I've done it, you know. Like I can say that I've done it. I've done 4 fights. I know what it is. So I'm 21 years old, you know. So I'm done, you know. But I'm gonna obviously still train for it, you know.
And spar?
Yeah, spar and everything. But fighting is more like you need to prep a lot for it. Right. One thing you were asking me, right? The questions of like, what do you do to prepare for your fight? A lot of things, you see, mentally and physically. So it is also quite tiring to always back to back wanting to fight, you know. I'm pretty sure a lot of our members, friends, they obviously die down into fighting because, like, let's say Bilal.
Bilal. He's in Thailand, no?
I think so. Bilal is good member in Westminster Muay Thai. He fights a lot, but then at some point he's sort of like burned out because you train so much for it. You know, it's kind of tiring, and I don't see a life into fighting always
Yeah.
like that. You know, like it's not my purpose. It's not my goal.
Especially you have other ventures. So,
Yeah.
would you say that you are burnt out now?
Sorry.
Oh, that's alright. Would you say you're burnt out now? I see. I think some of the guys and some of our boys,
Yeah.
they stop training for a while after like in the first year of pure
Fighting.
pure sparring and
Like
fighting.
training less, you mean?
Yeah, training less,
Yeah,
way
I
less.
I think yeah, people get burnout, and it's totally a normal thing, especially when you're training a lot for fighting, especially that. For me, I'm not burned out. I used to be burned out when it was my third fight. After fighting Kings, I was like, oh, why am I fighting so much? Especially I was injured on my hip.
What happened?
So I think it was my second fight. So before I fought my third fight, I fought 2 weeks before, right?
2 weeks before.
Yeah, the UCL fight.
Oh, I went there. Is
The
it
guy
the
I-
rainbow thingy?
The rainbow thingy.
Rainbow thingy. Rainbow thingy. Yeah.
It's the guy, the Oxford guy, the guy that was curly, remember? I fought with a
No,
curly.
I meant the stage was like a rainbow thingy.
I don't think so.
Okay, anyways.
But I remember you were screaming, "Ah,
Nah, that was Dan.
no, you too. You're like, "Whoa!" Yeah, and he kneed me to the hips, right? So
Neat.
yeah, so it was very oh, it was hurting. So my third fight, when I went into the ring, I couldn't kick because it was hurting, you know. It scared me from wanting to do better because it hurts, you know. So even that made me a little bit burned out, like, oh, I'm not enough, this, that, etc. So I kind of like died down into fighting and just kept on training and training and training.
Is it good now?
Yeah, now it's okay. Now it's good. No pain, no nothing.
So you go on a lot of runs, right, Chris? Is it true? How many times a week?
3 times.
3 times a week. You
depending
go
on if I'm training for something, right?
Mm.
And 5 times, 4 or 5 times.
4 or 5 times. So during those long runs, what do you think about music? What do you think about?
Honestly, nothing.
Nothing.
That's what's good about it. Because like the longest the run is, like, it doesn't feel annoying when you do it alone because you're like, it basically, like, I would say it's basically helping you explore the country or the city. When I first went to London for my studies, right, I think running helped me a lot, especially the long distance runs and everything. Going into it helps me, like, in a way, like, fading out, you know, fading away in my own zone, in my mental, like, you know, stability, going for a run, exploring the city. So it's like a way for me to say, like, to not make me stuck in a house. So it's like,
So in those 1 hour, 2 hour runs,
yeah,
you think about nothing.
nothing. It's
You're
just I
present.
think about, like I said, a gratefulness of being able to run and seeing so many beautiful things. And I think that's what helps me. When you see so many things around, you're exploring new things without the map, without nothing. You just know the way, like, running everywhere, and then you remember the roads, and so it's like you also get comfortable with the city that you're at. So that's why I always recommend, when you're traveling, highly recommend to run in the city, because that's the best way to explore. Sometime, I would say, when I travel with my parents, they're very rushy. Like they're like, for them it's like, okay, they step on the city, they're gone. At least they say, okay, I stepped on here, I'm gone now.
That's like an achievement.
Yeah, but for me, I think you need time. You need to take your own time to explore So running is the best way to explore. So basic, right? You exercise, you see the city, you get comfortable with it, and that's how it helped me cope in London. Actually,
That's how you cope.
yeah,
Not enjoy, you cope.
yeah.
Is it
Cope before now enjoy.
if someone were to start running,
Mm.
how would you guide them?
Run with a community.
Near club.
Near club, any run club actually, run with a community that fits you, because there's always gonna be so many community around the world or around your city, around your country. Although run with a community that fits your lifestyle.
I have a really interesting question for you. Such as Near Run Club, right?
Yeah.
It's like a big community, around 50, 60 people every Saturday. And then you meet up. So for an introvert like me, where I struggle to be around people and to like make small talks, what should I do? Because if you say run with a community, but I'm not really, I'm not built for extroverted stuff. A lot of people there, when I went,
Yeah.
they were just like, they'll talk to anyone, they'll just make small talks,
Yeah.
they'll go up to someone, shake hands, they'll run with you.
Would you believe me if I said I was an introvert before?
Not really, no. No chance.
But I was an introvert before.
You were an introvert before.
And what pushed me a lot was forcing myself to go out. And would you believe me that a lot of people in our community before was very introverted?
Really?
Yeah.
So
So at the end of the day, at the end of it all, it's been proven, studies been proven a lot that community helps us unite and grow as a person, especially hanging with the right community. So even if you're an introvert or an extrovert, I still think that community is what helps you get out of comfort zone. No matter what, us humans have comfort zone, right? It's either you want to stay in your comfort and do what you're comfortable with, or do things that you're uncomfortable with. Sometimes I still find it uncomfortable to meet new people, but that's what forces you, you meet new people, you learn to talk. Just even with cameras all around us right now,
it's something new to me.
it's new to you, but you force yourself to do it because it pushes you. So going into community for an introvert can be obviously scary, but that's scary is not impossible. You it's definitely possible to go into it, learn new things. It scared me to meet new people as well, going to London or anything as an example, or going into Muay Thai community community. But that scare of you is just yourself. It's you against you, telling yourself, oh, everything is in your mind. Definitely, right?
So you kind of say that you have to take action. You just do it, basically. It's like
just do it. What Nike said,
like Nike.
just do it. That's why, going back to the first thing I said, like sometimes you should do it without planning, right? Which is this type of case scenario. Start with doing things without planning, and then doing things with planning onwards. The first step is just take action, and that's what a lot of people challenge us to do in Cambodia, because we're in like a culture of like everyone is like reserved and feel like, oh, what will people say of me if I do this, if I do that. In a way, because we want to be together as a collectivist country, it's not an issue, right? But when it comes down to trying out new things, you're always scared of what people will think of you, right?
100%, yeah.
Do you agree with that?
I do agree, and it takes courage to put yourself out there. It really does.
Yeah.
What inspired you to take the first step to start the run club, Near Run Club?
So initially, I was saying I was very insecure back then, right? Let's start off with how, like, the first step I went to London. But even before, a little bit before I moved to London, I was very insecure. In terms of like relationship wise, I wasn't committed. I think that was also a hint of myself saying like, at some point I realized like, what am I doing with my life? You know, why am I moving to relationship this back to back, like I'm changing my clothes.
Jesus Christ, Chris.
It's not healthy, right?
Okay.
But because I don't blame myself, because I went through a lot in the past, and it affected how I was, you know, that's why I was insecure in a way. I was hanging out with the wrong community, with the wrong people. I was putting myself in a position where it was very challenging to come back, right? And I think London was the first year in London when I was not studying well, and also quiet. If you didn't believe, quiet. I was very quiet.
Chris.
Yeah, I was not having the best relationship because I was just playing around, because it wasn't just the right moment for me. And then that's when I was like down here, you know, I was like the bottom, and I looked up. I'm like, what am I doing with my life, you know? So one thing that changed me was Muay Thai, Westminster Muay Thai, was joining a community, right? And then that's how I grew little by little, learning and realizing myself, having the community guiding you along the way. And that's when I realized 6, 7, 8 months in that obviously change and improvement of my lifestyle. I realized that, hey, why don't you just create something that you love, you know, like community, growth, and everything, right? So that's how Nia Club actually started, little by little. It wasn't meant to be a run club, but a run club it's just there, you know, naturally. It's a sport that I hated too, running, you know. So I took the things that I was uncomfortable and I put it there, and encourage people to join, to improve their own lifestyle, surround themselves with people who have a strong commitment, consistency, and struggle that helps each other obviously unite, you know. So technically Nia is a lifestyle, you know, it's a lifestyle brand, it's an organization that would help people become better than they were yesterday. That's the best quote.
That's the quote.
That Nia, you know, become better than they were yesterday. One reason that quote stood out to me is because that little quote really helped me a lot throughout that past first year. Oh, it was so good that little by little I always reflect and I write on my journal, what did I do good today? What can I do better tomorrow? You know, it helped me to the point where I'm here now, you know, like meeting amazing people, being president of the Westminster Muay Thai, founded Nia Club, that in a span of 1 year we grow to like 50 to 100 people every Saturday. So it's all growth, and it's all surrounding yourself with community. So that's how like Nia Club was created, from the sense of community, from wanting to encourage all Cambodians that are struggling through the same path as me, you know, grow the same way as me. So yeah.
Have you met a lot of close friends or like good people in the Nia community?
Yeah, I met a lot of people that are determined, very determined and very focused in their lifestyle.
Determined in what sense?
Like, they have a purpose, you know. Some of them, they have a purpose. Some of them, they're committed to doing, not just to running. When they're committed to running, it's also a sign of like they're committed to something else as well, like a lifestyle, you know. Like, for example, one of my friend, he's the current brand ambassador for Nia as well. He's called Dain. He's training for a national climbing, bouldering, national for Cambodia.
He's
national climber.
He's a boulder.
Yeah.
Boulderer.
Like, yeah, climber, and he wants, well, he's not national yet, but he wants really bad to train for it, you know. So I meet a lot of amazing people, like those type of people that really have a way of wanting to become better, to reach somewhere. But there's also people that doesn't have a purpose yet, but they're trying their best to reach somewhere, you know. They're to keep going every day. Like, a lot of people, actually, so far, a lot of people that want to become better and improved along the way in the span of 1 year that I created the NIA Club.
And do you find great comfort in all of them when you
Yeah.
see like people with that shares your value?
Yeah, because my main reason behind NIA Club is obviously to help people, you know. When I help people become better, it helps me too because I can share. It's like a comfort hearing from, you know, the improvement, saying that, hey, you just helped people grow. You should be proud of yourself, you know. So yeah, the people there is like improving every day, and that's my main purpose, right? To help, and I'm very happy for that. Yeah.
You have a team that I heard, the girls and the guys. How many people do you have in your team?
So we have about 11 people. Yeah.
You have 11 people.
Yeah,
That's
10 to 11
quite,
people.
That's
Yeah.
quite a handful.
Yeah.
How important is the team to the success?
Oh, very, very important. You know why? Because without them, I won't be able to make it bigger. One reason I say that is because I study in the UK, right? And I created this community. Even if when I'm in the UK, but of course I need someone to run the sessions, run the runs, organize events, looking for sponsors, communicate with sponsors when I'm not around, right? And they've been around a lot to help, you know, not just with sponsorships, but with marketing, with contents, with encourage promoting people to join, you know, with building NIA brand as a whole. So huge contribution to everything. We've organized pretty sure like you guys ran with us, right? The charity run, which was led in February 2025, recently. Right, I was in the UK the whole time organizing this event.
Jeez.
And
it's gonna be rough. Different time zones as well. Don't forget
yeah,
that.
I mean that time I was in Cambodia, in the UK, right? And we still made it happen. Why? Because of the group that I have in Cambodia along the way, with myself ensuring that I'm always here with, you know. So yeah.
When I joined, I saw the NIT charity run.
Yeah.
I meant.
Yeah.
When I went there with my girlfriend, I saw the team so sleep deprived. And is it because they have to wake up early to be there?
Definitely. I think definitely when we organized our first event, definitely wasn't easy, right? A lot of challenges went through, so we were also like kind of, let's say, nervous because it was something that we'd never done. So everything needs to be on point, you know. So that's why a lot of us didn't sleep. Even myself, I didn't sleep. We stayed up like we didn't even sleep. I slept for 1 hour. We basically, let's say, from the day before to the day, I slept 1 hour. And I'm pretty sure the whole team did sleep 1 hour too. But initially, the reason why we do this, because we know that things need to be done to make the event amazing, you know. Everyone was on point to wanting to improve, even though if they were tired, you know. Although that's a lesson learned for all of us, saying that, oh, you know, we should find a better way to coordinate this, you know.
If I were you, I couldn't think of a better way because, you know, in Cambodia it gets hot in the morning. So 8 a.m., 9 a.m. it starts getting so hot.
Yeah.
And also traffic as well.
Yeah.
So you have to start early.
Definitely, yeah.
So there's no other way besides not sleeping and just coming to the place and organize it.
I mean, there's a sense of like you can find a way to have it less stressful. Do you get what I mean? Sometimes you might be like a bit like haven't sleep, but then you can make the organizing less tense, so more smooth in a way where people will feel happy rather than feel tired in a way. Do you get what I mean?
What was the biggest challenge then?
The biggest challenge was biggest challenge wasn't on the event day. The biggest challenge was getting the sponsors. because we were like a club that just grew out of thin air like about a year ago, and no one knew us. So we had to fight our way to find a lot of big sponsors, about 10 to 15 sponsors actually at that time. And it's very surprising to me, but it was very challenging to get the funding to organize and ensure that this event goes to plan, you know what I mean? So that was the challenge behind the scene that people don't know about.
Besides the sponsor, you got a lot of support
In terms of in kind or...
in not funds.
Yeah, we got a lot of support, like Bing Hood, for example. They helped us a lot with the venue. And obviously, organizing an event, first time, they still need a lot to learn from what they should offer and how well should they offer it. You know, we just let it happen. A lot of things we just let it happen. Like, let's say, like an organization helped us with volunteering, right? But then the volunteers that they pulled over in our running event wasn't very equipped and passionate about running. So there's a lot of lesson learned throughout these type of little things, such as finding someone that are very passionate about the community and everything, you know. So they offer us stuff, but we need to also think behind our back, is it really efficient for organizing an event? Is it related to what we're doing? Do you get what I mean?
Yeah. Talking about motivation and interests.
Yeah.
So how do you keep the team motivated? Since the only I talked to David and he said that you're not paid. It's not like a company.
Yeah.
More of like a passion project.
Yeah.
So how do you keep the motivation and the morale high? If there's no systematic payroll.
I would say there's no motivation in our community. Why do I say there's no motivation in our community? Because I'm saying like everyone has passion, and I don't just choose people that just obviously for CV or for money. That's the wrong side of it, you know. That's already off the bat. Like, I don't want those people. Like, I want the people that really truly believes in NIA. So the first thing I asked them was, do you really believe in NIA? What do you think about NIA? I just want to know if they're very passionate about it, you know, that they would make a lot of effort to come drive all the way to my house, to come pick up stuff, to, you know, when you love something, you want to help. And a lot of people, that the 10, 11 people that I chose are the people that want to really, really, really help, you know, contribute to this. And I think number one. Number two is more like I built like a cult inside. Imagine like a cult, like
a cult.
Yeah, think of it as a cult, you know, a cult that unites people together. Because these people, these 10 to 11 people is like family, you know. They love each other as friends and family, and they're very passionate about it together, you know. I encourage them to brainstorm. I don't forbid them to think, you know. I want them to think, to give ideas. So I think that's what makes people happy, you know, being able to share their own ideas, be productive, understand each other. And yeah, every meeting we try to do is I always ask, what do you think? How do you think this? Why? You know, these questions is what helps us grow together, right?
So it's more of a demographic style, yes, on decision making. It's not.
Yeah,
it's not like,
I would say obviously when it comes to decision making, it comes down to obviously I will sign off like, okay, we're good to go. But
so it's professional.
No, like not signing off, but I'm just saying like metaphorically, like I'm signing off, like I'm like, okay, I'll let's do this. But then when we brainstorm ideas, we share each other like ideas. It's not just my ideas, everyone sharing together.
That's good.
So let's say the shirt that you just bought, the tank top with this, right?
Is it in there?
It's okay. No worries. When we produced the shirt, or the black shirt at the back, it all came down to working together, you know, like, oh, is it good? Is this good? but I don't ask the whole community, as in like near community, like 700 people. I ask the people, the 10 people, like, what do you think? What can be improved? You know, it's not just me who's deciding it, right? So I think that's what's good. I mean, what's not motivating, but inspire people and make people more passionate to wanting to have their own project. Do you get what I mean?
100%. So what happens when the motivation fades? Because since like you said, I've always been like a supporter, a supporter in the background. Although because I don't have much time, so like the t-shirt. So the first t-shirt, the first drop.
Yeah.
You guys are all excited. It's something new. It's all passion. What happens on your second, and then on your third, on your fourth, on your fifth, when the motivation drops? Or have you encountered any loss of motivation?
Personally, low. We were always so excited.
Right.
Like, we were always so excited of creating something new, because it's like you're creating your own baby in a way.
It's your baby.
Yeah, it's your baby. It's your project. It's your idea. It's the team's project, you know. Like, you're making... It's very creative in a way that you never get bored, because it's always something new. So I think there's no lose of motivation. I think the reason why is like I said, I encourage people to move forward with the ideas, plan, you know, encourage them to be as creative as possible.
Were there any bad ideas?
There's no such thing as bad ideas. No.
I think there is.
I think there's such thing as there's no such thing as bad ideas, because any ideas is an idea, right? If you say this is bad, this is good, this is bad, you're not able to be as creative as you were. So it can be like saying from this idea, but then you build it up to it, you know. So I would say there's no such thing as bad idea or good idea. What do you think? Tell me.
I think there are some ideas that are not well constructed, which can lead into it being a bad idea. Like, people
definitely
bring it up.
That I agree. Like, if you don't plan it thoroughly,
or you haven't thought it through even.
Yeah. If you just say, okay, let's do this.
Yeah.
But you don't think about what can it be, how can it be better, then no. Do you get what I mean? So that's why having 100%. A team.
Does it slow down decision making though?
Not really, actually. I mean, when it comes down to pressure, then it's different. That's different things. But when it comes down to planning, these things such as events, making clothes, it's better to take your time. Do you know why? Because when you take your time in these little events or produce merch, you're very like focused. You want to make this very unique and passionate, you know. So that's what's good about it. That's why I say, when you want to do it, you plan it. It's also very big.
I want to know more about the running side. So is it necessary for guys and girls to wear tights while running?
Like the short tights?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a style, I would say.
So it's
it looks sexy.
No.
I'm not saying girls, I'm saying guys.
I'm asking.
Yeah, I think it looks cool in a way. It's like a nice trend out of it, you know?
Really?
Yeah. Personally, I like it. It's like you're wearing nothing. Because, okay, back to mankind, like back in the old... back in the old times, you weren't wearing anything, right? But I think it's a nice scent of like smoothness, like light. You feel light. That's why it's like, it feels good to run with it or to train with it. Although some people might not like it because it's too tight, right? So it's also preference in a way. There's also like shorts that makes you very loose. So that's what matters. Like, what matters is really like what you're comfortable with, right? What do you wear?
I'm not
Muay Thai shorts.
Muay Thai shorts or normal shorts.
Oh, okay. Or underwear.
it will never be tights. Do you wear tights?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Nah, Chris. No,
feels good, man.
I don't think there is necessity towards
You
that.
see the balls, huh?
So the thing is 100% okay to wear like tight shorts.
Oh, tight shorts.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
running tight shorts.
Yeah. I think it's okay.
No,
I think it's good. It looks good. It looks sexy.
I'm. It's a hill for me.
I think
to
it's a
die on.
preference, right? Would
It's
you
a
say
hill, it's a hill for me to die on?
Would you say it's a preference to wear anything at the end of the day? Let's say I like to wear bras, right?
No. Okay.
Yeah. So
It's-
is it
it's
a preference?
preference.
Yeah, it's preference, right? So it doesn't really matter, right?
It's societal norm.
Mm.
I don't know where I'm going with this. But I don't know where I'm going with this. Okay. Anyways, what are the dreams for you in the next 2 years?
The next 2 years, I would say in the next few years grow near into bigger, like bigger as in like Cambodia knows us, you know, not just Phnom Penh but Siem Reap,
We're talking
Kampot.
about millions of people.
Yes, millions of people. And then in the next 5 years, I want NIT to be like a sport event organization, you know, when
Like the
you
UFC.
yeah, when they want to organize events that push people to become better, they come to us, you know?
Like the UFC.
Yeah.
No?
And hopefully not just in Cambodia but in Southeast Asia. And then
In 5 years.
not just 5 years. I'm just saying in general. Now in Cambodia, but obviously the long term Southeast Asia, EU, West, you know? They know that NIT is Cambodian brand that makes events another level. Yeah.
You know, although it's far-fetched and it's far from there compared to the state of right now,
Yeah.
but there's always a possibility. And if you
Yeah.
work hard enough, I think
There's always you're right.
you can make it happen.
There's always a saying that you chase the impossible, you know. Let's say Manny Pacquiao. Who would have thought a Filipino guy would have been the world champion many times? You know, okay, right now you think, oh, yeah, it's possible, but back then when he had nothing, right? He built his way up towards it. From what? From one whole thing, his ambition. He wanted to be the world champion. Even other people, I'm pretty sure, think he's crazy. But that's what a lot of people forget, you know? Like the ambition that drives you. So, yeah.
I think he had a lot of anger as well. I truly respect his rise to, and he's making a lot of money, and he's
Yeah.
building stuff for the Filipinos people.
Yeah.
You know, in
So
the Philippines.
that's what's good about it, too. And, like, not just him, but so many people, like, starting from the bottom. And I would say luck plays a role, although consistency and discipline plays a big role on top of that. When you have those two mindset, anything pushes you down, you come back up, even if it's hard. You know?
On top of his discipline and hard work,
Yeah.
and also I'm sure he spent a lot of time strategizing and rewatching his mistakes and all that.
Yeah.
Fun fact, I don't know if it's true or not, but he has an above average wrist, which contributes to his power and hitting people, which is
So he had like a special.
I think he has like a bigger wrist than a normal people at his weight class. So that's why it contributes.
That helped him to. Bam. But you see, like, who would have thought? You know, who would have thought? Do you get what I mean or not? Like, you don't. There's things that you don't know sometimes. Like how did they do it? But the ambition they have, you know, and sometimes people try to put you in a system, right? I feel like people put you a lot in the system, not just government or any, but also your parents, you know, wanting you to have a balanced life with a job, with anything. I think I go through a lot of challenges with my parents, especially wanting me to fit in the society, have a work, have a lifestyle like normal, you know. But I want to be ambitious, you know. When I see those people around that are growing, like, you know, I personally think it's definitely possible. Making your dreams come true.
How do you plan on on so you finish your study, so you're gonna do like
Yeah.
you're gonna grow this brand a full-time thing?
Yeah, definitely.
Full
Full-time.
time. Would you consider it like near Fight Club?
So I wouldn't say fight club. I would say more like organizing sport fight events to help people. So let's say inter clubs or anything
Near
that
fighting championship.
yeah or something.
Near inter club.
Yeah, because when I did the run club is more like a community just to gather awareness, but I think behind of it all it's a lifestyle, you know. Like so it can sum up to anything as long as it pushes you to become better. So sporting events is more like my type of style, you know. Club, I would train in a club like Angel did, like the Battleground, for example. I would train in that club, but I would want to help them exceed, you know, hosting events to guide them.
Are you
So, yeah.
hosting any near inter club anytime soon?
You'll see.
No,
In-
no.
You'll see. It's a project. It's a project. I'm pretty sure you know it too. Like I've been organizing events in the UK, so it's always been. We've had a talk about it too,
Yeah.
and I think it's potential. You know, it's an idea that why not? You know, we love the sport, so why not do something we love? You know, so yeah.
I wanna track back to your training. So you said in a week you do some fighting, some distance running, and some weights, right? Do you experience any symptoms of overtraining?
Time to time, yes, I do.
And do you realize it?
Yeah, but I still do it, and I don't know why.
Does
Which
it
is-
affect your life?
I would say in terms of sleep, which I told you about, right? The sleep is what affected me a lot to not focus well. So sometimes when I train a lot, I don't get to sleep a lot, and that leads to a lot of things that such as nerves, more stress, more everything. So that's why what I was saying before is recovery is the most discipline behind of it all. You know, it's something I still need to learn myself. That I overtrain too much because I feel like I don't know, it's fun, you know. In a way it's fun even, and in a way you want to become better every day. It's not so good. Although it's a lesson for me to learn, to work on it and improve that lifestyle, cuz it's not the best way to go when you want to move forward, right? So yeah, there's always a balance between everything, and you just have to find that right spot, you know.
Have you ever been not disciplined?
Yeah, when my first year. But recently, never. I've always been so focused.
Train, eat,
Train,
properly.
eat, sleep.
study.
Oh, sleep less. Sleep is not a discipline, actually. Yeah, oh, I know. Actually, yeah, there's some stuff
What's
that I
going
haven't
on?
been disciplined.
Okay, go.
Spending time on my phone. I do spend a lot of time on my phone.
An unhealthy amount.
Oh, I would say 6-7 hours. Yeah, but it's quite challenging because I my work is on my phone and my computer and everything. You know, I spend most of my time editing, but then sometimes I forget, like I have to swipe a bit.
So you just switch off to
What about you?
Instagram.
Do you find it challenging when you're spending time on your phone? Like,
I haven't really give it that much thought.
do
But
you use TikTok?
No.
That's good.
I should probably use it for marketing this podcast. But it's something I'm very aware of. Is everyone in our generation is using it,
Yeah.
and it's an economy of attention.
yeah.
So I've heard that those fast form content kills your attention span, makes you lazy.
Definitely, yeah.
You want the dopamine hit
Mm.
instantly. So I'm very so it
Yeah.
makes you lazy. So definitely it'll make it harder to be disciplined.
Yeah.
That's
So I feel like that's why I was saying phone is like very. I don't know. You spend a lot of phone time on the phone and
I think you're getting hungry now.
phone time on the phone, that you you forget that you're actually living. That's why when I was saying when you train Kun Khmer, Muay Thai or any sports,
Mm-hmm.
You're not on your phone, and that's the best thing that you spend time on. And when you're on your phone, you forget things. You're just swiping along the way. You're on your Instagram.
You're just
Yeah, you're just lost in the phone, and it doesn't lead to anywhere. It kills productivity, number one. So that's something obviously will improve along the way. Sometimes I challenge like waking up. Sometimes I spend time on my phone. Like I end up texting, replying to work, right? On my bed, and then I'm swiping the next thing.
and then again.
Yeah.
They make it so easy to switch apps, right?
Yeah. So that's why phone is really bad if you don't control it.
Okay.
You need to work on practicing, balancing. Have like a time span of how long you should study or work for on your phone, and then the next minute stop. Let it away. You know, it's not. Yeah.
Our time in London, right?
Yeah.
You spent how many years have you spent in London?
So far 3.
3.
Mm-hmm.
Have you experienced any racism in London?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Can you was it bad, or is it like a walk by, or do you remember? Can you recall?
There was this one time I was walking in Liverpool Street Station. I got out of Liverpool Street Station. Liverpool Street Station, and there was this like gibberish guy. He came to talk to me. He was like, "Ni hao, China," something like that. And I'm like, "What's going
With
on?"
the intention, or is just
just like that.
and that's it.
Yeah, he's like, "Hello, ni hao."
Okay.
And obviously, that's definitely racist, right?
Yeah.
Who would? But I don't care. You know, you don't. Sometimes they might be on drugs, or I don't know what's going on. You know.
It's just hatred out of nowhere.
Yeah. But I don't let that get the best of me. You know, it's just a little comment that leads to nowhere. Yeah. What about you?
I've experienced it with Dan when we were running.
Really?
Yeah.
What happened?
They said the exact same thing.
Oh, really?
Ni hao. Dan wasn't happy about it, by the way.
Oh, really? What did he say?
He was pissed. He was like, he said something like, "What do you want?" and something like that.
And the guy, what did the guy or girl
They
say?
they were a group of guys and girls at school. In school, we were walking. We were
young
running in a
kids.
park. Yeah, and no, they're about. I think
Our
they were
age.
about our age,
Mm.
and I think they were just trying to impress the girls who were being cool and that, and unknowingly that makes them look a bit kind of silly, kind of immature.
Yeah.
He's trying to impress the girls by being rude.
Yeah. Did the guy said anything after that?
No, he just walked by.
Oh, just
Yeah.
walk by.
And then stopped, and they just kept walking.
Oh, really? They didn't say
Yeah.
anything?
No, they didn't say anything. But but Dan was pissed.
Really?
Yeah, he wasn't so happy.
He
about
said,
it.
"What do you want?"
Yeah, what do you want? Something like that.
I think not a lot of people in the UK, they're not happy, not just with Asians, but with international coming in, because if you look on the statistics, there's only like 30% of actually UK people.
Really?
British, yeah, 30 to 40%. Most of them are like mixed EU, you know. That's why a lot of people, and there's like regulation and hard laws now in the UK that not allowing too much immigrants in the UK because of that issue, you know.
Have you ran into any problems with people there?
No problems at all. No, nothing. Actually.
Yeah, I had a really good time. I think mainly it's because we hang out and live around safe areas.
Yeah.
I would say some areas in London and in the UK in general are just questionable sometimes.
But sometimes the not safe area is not safe. The safe area is not safe too. Like you can get your phone stolen like that.
I only had one incident, and it wasn't me.
It was your friend or
I was
something.
walking. No, it was a random guy. So we live around Marylebone and Regent's Park and Piccadilly Circus.
There's a lot of pickpocket. Not pickpocket. Phone snatch.
Phone snatching, yes. That's only one time in Marylebone that I saw one phone snatching. In the entire time I lived there, which is a year and a half. It wasn't that bad.
I see it every day, almost every day.
No, crazy.
I'm serious.
In front of Westminster.
Around there is the most phone snatch because it's this tourist area, right? So well, phone snatch has been increasing for the past year now in the UK. You see it on TikTok, on Instagram, people snatching their phone and stuff like that. So there's a lot of growing sense of like, oh, I need more money, because that's the best way to make money now in the UK.
Stealing phones.
Yeah, like one phone you can sell, boom, $400-$500. The parts. Imagine you steal 10 phones already, boom, one day. So yeah,
That's not a good business, man.
yeah,
I'm telling you.
yeah, it's not so good, but because UK is increasing price, everything's expensive now. Even jobs is hard to get. So yeah, it's very tough, isn't it?
Chris, we're reaching the end of the podcast, and
Okay.
one thing I want you to do.
No, not kicking.
No, that's a challenge. But one thing I want you to do is, if you have a message, an inspiring one, or a
Okay.
happy, positive one, or a caution one, would you like to share it?
Do you want to go first?
I would say, on building on top of what we discussed about finding the courage to do stuff, doing something with your life. Yeah, you want a story to tell. So I would say, you repeat this to yourself is ready, shoot, aim. So you get ready, and then you're gonna have to shoot first. You don't aim. If you don't start, you're not gonna go anywhere. And the
Yeah.
toughest battle is at the start. You're gonna have to get the ball rolling a little bit, and that's what happened with this podcast as well.
Yeah.
So ready, shoot, and then
Aim.
aim.
Yeah.
You can adjust your trajectory on while you're doing it.
Mm.
That's what I want.
Oh,
That's my
okay.
message.
So I know what to say now. It's good.
This
It's good.
It kind of put you on the spot there a little bit.
No, it's good because what you're saying will add up to what I say. I will say one thing that really is important to me and to everyone is chase what scares you. Sometimes you think you're not
Goals.
capable. Yeah, you're not capable of getting that idea in set in because you feel worried that you won't be able to do it well. But there's no such thing as do it well or bad, because along the way, if you like it, you will improve, and you along the way make it better along the way if you love it. So chase what scares you. Like, I got into Imperial, but I didn't think I was capable of doing because I chased for it. I worked hard for it, right? So it's chase what scares you and chase the impossible. I'll be honest with you, I was really bad at school in my high school. I was so bad. My grade was really bad, like really, really, really bad. And chase what scares you is what helped me. Study, discipline, consistent, and then yeah.
So there we have it. So it's ready, shoot, aim.
Aim.
You kind of just start, and then you kind of get the ball rolling. You get the
Yeah.
and then you'll build on top of it,
Yeah. Definitely, yeah.
and then it adds up. It ends up on top of what you said.
Yeah, and definitely will be a lesson for a lot of people that is still going through it, you know. Like wanting to become better and stuff like that, because it's still challenging for a lot of people. I'm pretty sure a lot of insecure people are here in Cambodia or in the world, being afraid of what society will tell you, you know.
Okay, and that should be it. Woo!